He drinks roughly about 1 litre of green tea per hour. Little tiny man, about 3'2". Housted. So, we chose Housted for our mentorship program, for our 12-month mentorship program. The main reason it worked for us personally, this is not for everyone, but I'm just saying this is the reason why it worked for us, is because everything you see here is exactly what me and Lewis needed within our business for the next 12 months. Lewis works as an electrician, and I work as a personal trainer. So we're doing this in our part-time hours as well as having full-time jobs. We needed accountability, we needed some direction, we didn't know roughly what way to go. We was even looking at our first house, 65 Lineker Road, to turn it into a HMO, weren't we? And then we come across room sizes, which we didn't even know, so we just needed some sort of direction. Monthly goals, yearly goals, is massive. I still do that today, and we had a chat last week about the business and what direction that we're going to be moving in. Definitely that helps. So don't put your hands up if you have weekly goals. Keep your hands up if you have daily goals. I'm a firm believer in daily and weekly goals, because that really did help us hit them. And I'll go on to that in a minute. So, great believer of that. It was the same by Benjamin Franklin. You plan to fail, it's failing to plan. 100%. Experience from someone who has done what we are trying to achieve. I do believe that Houston has done every course under the sun, and he pretty much knows them from the back of his hand, inside and out. So why would we not go for a mentor that is in our gold mine area? Reduces the mistakes, so that was the best decision that we made. And just to blow some more air into his trumpet, without Houston giving us that 12 months mentorship program, I can honestly say that we wouldn't be here today. So from us, thank you very much, Houston. Importance of goal setting.
Yeah, so obviously Martin touched on the importance of goal setting. So goals provide a direction. First and foremost, goals give you a direction and a destination. I pretty much put that sat-nav there, because how I see goals is, if I'm standing at A and destination is B, it's the different directions on the sat-nav is your goals to get you to that destination. I mean, there'll be times when you have roadblocks and you have to have diversions, and it's just getting back onto track to get to that final destination, that goal. Goals give you focus. Goals allow you to measure progress. Just like a sat-nav, obviously you're getting closer and closer to that destination, and that's exactly the same as with goals. Goals keep you locked in and undistracted. Goals focus on what is important to you, your why you're doing it, and goals give you motivation. So I took a picture of this. This is our goals. This sits on the back of my door. Laura, my girlfriend, sees me read.
Hi, Laura.
She sees me read this most nights, most mornings.
I know it off by heart.
And this is the 2018 goals. So obviously you can see there 3 properties by 2019, 1 renovation, 2 added to the rental portfolio, 20k in the business account by 2019, cash flow 2k per month net, complete on at least 2 properties using JV finance, and trial at service and accommodation. I'm not going to tell you which ones we've done, but we've done the majority of them up there, didn't we, Mark?
Yeah.
Did you like that? 18. So this is probably the most important slide. Literally, there's no I in team, and we cannot do it all what we can do, so we've built a team. Literally, we rely on so many of these people here. They make our life easier, shall I say. They're knowledgeable, they know what they're talking about, they're reliable. I mean, mortgage broker, for argument's sake, we use Ian Rudd now. Hello, Ian. Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
we didn't use it in straight away. I used another mortgage broker, and he was knowledgeable as well. But the thing what let it down with my previous mortgage broker, when he said he was going to call me, he never did. And Ian called me on the button near enough every time. And if he is a little bit late, he even apologised. Thank you, because you've been at the meeting. Another one on this list is planner. So Jack.
Hi Jack.
Hi Jack.
Hi Jack.
So I spoke up with Jack. He is our planner, and he has been instrumental in getting us planning permission on a bit of land for a 2-bedroom detached dwelling. So if you've got any inquiries regarding planning or anything like that, please see Jack. I think you've got some business cards. You have Jack?
Not this time.
If you need it, come and get my business card, and I'll forward his details across to you. So that's another one. Accountant, I don't think Greg's here tonight. No, he said he's going to try to get here, but here's another one which is part of our power team, as I call it, and builders and obviously estate agents and letting agents. I mean, with all these, you're not going to build it overnight. Literally, there'll be times you'll have a builder, you think you've got a builder, and they might not be up to scratch, or they might not be reliable. And reliability for me is a massive one. So this will take time to build a power team, but once you've got this in place, it does make things a little easier, doesn't it, Mark?
Yeah.
I mean, and the last thing I put in the bottom was LNPG and trade accounts. If you haven't ever heard of LNPG, look them up. If you, because we use them, and to be honest, we get great discounts through them. So I definitely recommend them.
I reckon you get 70% off.
I think
Which is
it
a
is.
better discount than what the employees actually get. Off the kitchen, Magna kitchen. Yeah.
And
And the Wolseley Group.
Wolseley Group, yeah.
You get better prices using an LNPG account than your plumber can get. So.
And it also does help, because if, for argument's sake, we've just seen a kitchen in Howlands that we actually liked, and we actually got them, we got the price of their LNPG, went to Howlands, and then obviously they beat it, so it is worth its money, trust me. So, our first property.
So number 65 Henniker Road, this is the one where Lewis did build a very good report with the tenants, because like I say, we had to put Halifax bars into the mortar joints to get it mortgageable. So some before and after photos, because we all love homes under the hammer. So that's this kind of state that we bought the house in. It's pretty sad, to be honest with you, because this sofa here, I'm sure there was about an 84-year-old lady living in it, sleeping every night because she couldn't get up the stairs. So we tried to get this across the line as quick as we can, because they were going into a 2-bedroom new build bungalow. And I think we helped them move and got a free bowling ball at the end of it, didn't we? Yeah, behind the back of the sofa. So, after photos there, thanks a lot. Yeah, they do look nice, don't they? Okay, so downstairs, that was their downstairs, I'd like to say toilet, but I don't think you can classify that as a toilet. To be honest, it's horrible. Great tiling as well. Who did that?
Me. I used to be a tiler.
So that was just the before and after photos. Lewis is the figure guy. He knows how to add and subtract. So I'm going to let Lewis talk you through the numbers.
Yeah, so this one obviously is our first one, not the best one, but I thought I'd put it on there so you can actually just see a breakdown of what we purchased it for, etc. So we purchased it for 122,500, deposit of 30,625. All in, total initial investment was 37,000 with a renovation cost of 29,000, so just shy of 30,000. So the total cost plus the renovation was just 67,300. So we've got that on a year fixed mortgage, and then what we did is at the end of the year fixed, we refinanced it for 160,000, which meant we could pull out 36,000, and we left 30 grand in the deal.
But bear in mind that was our first house.
So. And the ROI on that is 13.48%. So, as you can see, the garden was one of the worst. Well, it was like a forest at the back there. As you can see, we went right to town with it, and literally went from that to that. Oh, you can play football now. That's beautiful. Can you, Jack?
Not bad. Played on worse, haven't we?
Yeah, played on worse. So new tenants moved in to our first buy-to-let. So we went all out. We got a little compliment slip, a bottle of champagne for them to move in. Because like I say, this is our first buy-to-let that we've tenanted out. And then they moved in that day. That night, Hurricane Georgina comes to town. This is what this garden looked like.
Just take that all in.
The next day.
It was literally 24 hours later. So just imagine brand new tenant has just moved in, and then you see, I won't swear too much, and then you go and fucking see that. I was posted, to say the least. So
literally, I was at work. I could have cried. At that time, I was reading this book, and I thought, do you know what? I'll take this one and speak to the guy who obviously installed this, because I think Martin with his arms would have ripped his head off. I was reading that book, and it was ways of how to influence people. So I just really spoke to him on a polite and nice manner. Even I was seeing inside, a nice manner. And to be honest,
a lot more calmer than what I was.
I was a lot calmer than Martin did. And I actually met him at the property, kind of threw it back at him and said, you know, if this was your garden, what would you expect? And he said, well, I want it to be done. So we agreed. He done it free of charge, replaced everything. The only thing we had to pay for was the postcard. Luckily, the fence panels, I think one fence panel broke, and I think one concrete post broke. But literally, the tenants were so good about it, weren't they?
They weren't even bothered by it. It was just a frustration of, you imagine going to see your first house, yeah, you're making it, you get your tenants in, and then that happens. It's so demoralising,
yeah. But
like, you get your power team in place and you end up kicking half of them out.
So yeah, we've got it all sorted. We laugh about it now, but at the time I could have cried, and Mark could have cried. So we move on, and we solved that problem.